Morning Coffee with TALTOA. Top of the morning to you. My name is Mike. I'm your host. This is Morning Coffee with TALTOA. We get together, or try to anyway, Monday through Friday morning, 6 a.m. Central Time is when the videos generally drop in the podcast. You can find Morning Coffee with TALTOA on your favorite podcasting app, and just do a search for Morning Coffee with TALTOA. Pretty simple, huh? Or on our YouTube channel. You'll find that at youtube.com/Morning Coffee with TALTOA. And you can find it on our website. If you have trouble finding any of those, just go to our website, freightbrokertv.com, and we've got everything listed there. All right, want to remind you, get the manual. You know, if you haven't got the manual, it's available. You can get that on our websites, TALTOA.com, freightbrokertv.com. Also, we got some pretty cool swag, man. Hey, you can't, that down there next to the step on the left, that water bottle looking thing, check that out. You can find this on our website, be it TALTOA, Freight Broker TV, but check it out. Check it out. You're going to see a high, it's like a $80-something price tag on that thing. No, we're not proud of it. It seems like it, and I thought, when I first saw it, I thought, geez, that's expensive. But that's got a Bluetooth speaker in it. Isn't that cool? Anyway, I thought it was. Hey, you know, if you're a guy, you love Bluetooth. Where did I see that? Big Bang Theory? Anyway, it is what it is, what it is. All right, what else? Oh, yeah, the Morning Coffee with TALTOA is brought to you, of course, by TALTOA. We are a training and consulting firm, training and consulting transportation professionals for over 20 years. Freight brokers, freight broker agent, we have packages to fit your needs and budget with guaranteed placement in the TALTOA mentorship program. For those who wish to start their broker operation as a paid freight broker agent, TMP allows you to gain real life experience and build customer base. For more info, check out TALTOA.com, and somebody needs to rewrite that. You know, I can ad-lib it a lot better than I can read it. It's kind of confusing. Anyway, what we do with the training and consultant, if you want to start out as a freight broker agent, you can. Once you have completed training, you can begin working as a freight broker agent through TALTOA under our licensed brokerage. It's going to give you the opportunity to get out there and begin your broker operation as a freight broker agent, and it's paid as well. In other words, you're going to be paid like a regular freight broker agent, because even in the mentorship program, you are working as a freight broker agent. Commission is 60% on the net of the load. And we described this before, but if you're new, the load net is the profit, the load profit. That's going to be the difference between what the customer paid you to move a load and what you actually paid the truck. So if you had a customer, they paid you $4,000 to move a load from point A to point B. You found a truck, negotiated with that truck, and they agreed to move the load for you for $3,000. There's a $1,000 profit on that load, or load net on that load. That means if you were on a 60% contract, like in the mentorship program, your commission on that load would be $600. Okay, and don't think that's not possible. We had a brand new agent a while back. First load they moved at a $900 profit on it. They made $540, just like that. Anyway, check it out. TALTOA.com, TALTOA.com. We got packages for freight brokers, freight broker agents, say it self-study. You can get the manual. It's all right there on the website, TALTOA.com. And if you have any questions about the packages or any of that, feel free to call me. 479-668-0838. All right, what are we talking about today? Something that I hear over and over and over again from new people starting their brokerage. I can't get customers. And generally, there's only one reason for that. And that reason is you're not making the calls. You have to understand, you're going to get no's. People are going to tell you no. No is simple. No is simple. Matter of fact, when you make a sales call to a potential customer and they tell you no, the thing is you have you don't know why they're saying no. Most instances, we'll get to one that we'll cover in just a minute. Customer routing is what I'm talking about. But you really don't know why they're saying no. They could have had a bad experience with the broker right before you called, and they just are not in the mood to deal with a new broker. It could be something as simple as they got a ticket on the way to work. Them and the spouse had words, or they're fighting. Maybe the boss just came in and got onto them about something. It could be anything. You just don't know. The thing is, whenever you're making a sales call, leave that door open. Don't try to talk them into saying yes. The sales call, you don't need to be memorable. You need to keep that door open so you can call back, be it a couple of weeks, next month, whatever you do. If you do something to become memorable and it ticks that person in shipping off, they're going to remember you and you'll never get in the door. You see what I'm saying? Now, customer routed freight, give it up. They're not going to tell you who their customers are, so you can call them. But, you got a list of, hopefully a list you're keeping of people you're calling, and the results of that call, be it no and whatever reason, or dates and things like that. You keep in good notes. Call them back in a couple of weeks. Call them back in a month. Maybe customer routed now, but you call them back later, and that could have changed. That whole thing could have changed. Maybe they're ordering so much stuff their own, that their customers can't route their own freight. They just don't have time or don't have the access to the capacity. And when I say capacity, I'm talking about trucks. Thing is, you got to make the call. 5-10 calls is not going to cut it. I'm talking a lot of calls. Even in training, we talk about 200 calls a day. And I tell you right now, every single person that tell me, hey, I can't get customers. I'm making my calls. Well, how many calls you making? Oh, I'm making about 20 calls a day. I'm making 30 calls a day. It's not going to cut it. You want to build that customer base up, you've got to make the calls. Okay? Don't worry about people telling you no. You're looking for the yeses. The no's, in the future, it could become a yes. Okay, once you get a customer, you got to provide that customer service. But the first thing you got to do is make the calls. We've talked about prospecting, ways to find customers on the Essential Training on the Freight Broker TV YouTube channel in the past. We've talked about how to make a sales call, what to say. It's a matter of you picking up the phone and making the call, bottom line. Picking up the phone, making the call, bottom line. Your first step is getting in the door. Okay, getting that potential customer to say, yeah, we'll use you. Send me your information. Once you're in the door, that's your opportunity to start really building that relationship and separating yourself from everybody else. And believe me, everybody else, you're going to find that aren't too many that are going to give the customer service like they could. They get lazy, complacent. Anyway, that's a video for another day. Hey, go have a great weekend. I know it was a short week for most of you. Some of you may still be at the lake, may still be in the camper, may still be on vacation that time of the year. And you may not be watching this for a couple of days or whatever. You're having a good time while the rest of us are working. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Go have a great weekend. We will talk to you Monday morning coffee with TALTOA. See ya.